Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this middle of the day market update on this Saturday, which is actually a pretty active Saturday. There's quite a lot of altcoins moving today, as you can also see right here. I mean, there's quite a lot of activity. Of course, volume is dropping down, but still there are some things that I wanted to talk about. And this morning, I had my OBS set to my other screen. Which meant that my Bitcoin video, well, I talked about Bitcoin, but you could not see what I was talking about, so very unfortunate. I redid the XRP video, but I wanted to take a quick look at Bitcoin in this video for that reason as well. It's a rookie mistake, I know, so I'm sorry, but I'll make it up to you. But alright, so first of all, talking about briefly about yesterday, if you did not see my Bitcoin video, we had a decent close yesterday. Volatility index is still very high, but closed relatively lower. US bonds closed still high, but also compared to the strength we saw over the course of yesterday during the day, also settled down a bit, so that's also good. You don't want these to go parabolic. Which we ultimately saw since the 7th of April, as you can see. And then just in general stocks, S&P 500 also closed decent, all right? So in general, that's a decent close. Now, obviously, or at least most likely, next week is going to be volatile again. I think overall, even though short-term volatility is definitely likely, I think overall we have found some sort of a balance, at least for the stock market. Now, I mean, if the bond rates are going to continue to increase like they have been, that could be a problem, but there's no, I don't have enough confirmation to say that, all right? So therefore, initially volatility going into the pre-market tomorrow, late tomorrow, into the normal market hours on Monday, that's going to be volatile, and obviously we're still going to be very reactive to headlines. But overall, on the higher time frames, I do think we have reached some stability, and then ultimately what we are waiting for is some sort of a resolution, hopefully, of the China-US trade war. That would send markets much higher, and otherwise something that pushed the prices higher Friday as well was the potential of quantitative easing. We know that the Federal Reserve has slowed down their quantitative tightening. Headlines around that will make the market move a lot as well. But we don't know anything about that at this point of time, and the markets are absolutely sending. It almost feels like I'm missing something right here that just came out, but it might come in to the left of me. We'll see. But alright, so that's kind of what to look out for next week. What you can see right now, and that hasn't changed, and that's also what I said this morning. Bitcoin looks strong. Alright, on the higher time frames, Bitcoin has been able to reclaim this level right here at 80,600. That's all good. Higher time frames, that's definitely good, which we also have reclaimed it there. Short term though, what makes me slightly worried, and maybe we had some good news, you'll find out hopefully in a moment. But ultimately what you see right now with the bullish momentum, especially since this morning, is that it is all with relatively low volume. I'm saying relatively a lot, very annoying, excuse me, but quite a lot of volume, almost no volume, but quite a lot of leverage, all right? So that makes me slightly worried. We have some major resistance here between 84,200 all the way up to this level right here at 86,000. So even though short term, more bullish momentum is what I expect, and definitely also likely, I think ultimately we are going to see a deeper pullback to retest these imbalances right here, potentially all the way down to 80,000, but the main support level for now is 81,500. That is what I would expect for Bitcoin. So also wanted to talk about XRP real quick, even though I made a video a couple of hours ago, and some altcoins, because like I said, there's a lot of altcoin activity. But quickly wanted to say the markets right now are quite volatile. And in general, you should be careful trading. But I think, and some of you might not know that we have this, but I run my own Signal group, and in general, very educational premium group in which there is a full trading guide. There's in general, we have a very great community that can help you become a better trader, and also to find out what's going on fundamentally. etc., which is also with profitable signals in there, which are my own trades. For example, this trade we took yesterday on Super, which at this point of time is up 14%. So if you want to learn how to deal with these market circumstances while still also making money with signals prepared for you with everything you need around them, consider joining. Links are down in the description and in a pinned comment. And if you reach out to me through my mail address or my X account, so that's also at cilinixfxcapital, there's also a special deal right now for a lifetime membership. So if you're interested in that, check that out. But for now, talking about XRP, kind of similar as to what I expect from Bitcoin. There's a lot of bullish momentum right here. It's looking a bit more convincing than 2 hours ago, all right? But what we said, same thing, is that short term we can have some more bullish momentum, but ultimately from this level, especially right here between, well, I thought, like, we have the POC at 2.13, 200 EMA around 2.2. I think ultimately this is going to retest imbalances as well before potentially getting a more sustainable move up. So don't get caught by the FOMO that I think a lot of people are having right now, seeing a green candle like this. Unless I miss news. I mean, if I missed news that's bullish for XRP, I will take this all back, but I don't see anything like that. I need to check right now. Can I see tree? I'm sorry that I have to do this in the middle of the video. No, nothing major, nothing major that I can see at least. But I'll keep you updated on X. But it seems like just crypto native bullish momentum here, especially XRP, incredibly strong. Great, but all right. I have 2 long positions still open, so that's good. But talking about altcoins, I mean, like I said, there is a lot of activity, bullish momentum on a Saturday. It's risky, all right? So I would not FOMO in, but there's definitely coins right here that are showing potential. Jasmine still, for example, has high volume. I personally would love to short Jasmine tomorrow, but that is something that's still in the works. I will definitely not short it today. But then outside of that, like I said, XRP is pulling a lot of volume. Solana technically is looking quite good. So if we can get those strong confirmations over the course of the next 2 days, those actually do look good to long, especially into imbalances. And then outside of that, Pi network looks pretty good. As you can see, volume is ramping up here over the course of the weekend, and we're getting big bullish breakouts. And then Sonic as well. Sonic is trying to break above the POC right here at around 50 cents. If we're able to break that, if we're able to hold that, I think this can easily rally back into 60 cents afterwards as well. But those are my thoughts for today. All right, a little bit too long of a video than I would have wanted, but it has everything you need to know. So for now, that's it. Thank you for watching. Take care and bye.